Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome here, welcome back. My name is Ifoma Genevieve, and I felt guided to give you a little reading today. I'm going to try and make this condensed, like short and sweet, because I want to put it on my short form content, and I don't know, I think they all vary in minutes. Anyways, let's go. Let's call in spirit. Intend for the highest and best in the lower vibrations, energies, or entities. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, whenever you feel guided, I am setting the intention that for whoever the collective is that I'm speaking to, that it finds you at the most perfect, divine, and beautiful time. And yeah, let's go. So I've made it up to my office. Yay! I have four different decks. I have Work Your Light, Angel Oracle cards. These fell out when I was shuffling. I pre-shuffled because that would take a lot of time. So I'm going to put them to the side and we might go over them in a little bit. But it kind of feels like already that we're in a time of review. Whoever I'm speaking with is in a time of review. Some of my last readings that are on my YouTube channel have been about going into yourself, going deep, shedding layers, and the cards that, I'm actually going to get into them right now, but the cards that came through were Life Experience and the High Priestess. This is from the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. And they're I don't remember, this one came out first. The High Priestess came out first. It's a major arcana card, and this one says, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Yeah, so the High Priestess, she's just this badass babe who has book of knowledge, right? We're going in deep, and I keep feeling like this is a time of not only reflection, coming back home to ourselves, but also tuning out the outside noise, because everything we need, know, want is deeply within us already. And yeah, so connecting to your intuition, really feel it out in your body, in your soul. When you connect deep, when you tune out that outside noise, it gets easier to connect to yourself so you can feel what you actually want, right? Like those gut, it's not even a gut, is that intuitive hit, that feeling. Like if you're moving in a space and you have alarm bells going off, that is your intuition telling you, like, no, this is not for me, right? On the other hand, when you are moving in a space that feels good, like you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel this joy, you'll feel this peace even, and make sure, you know, the universe, God, source will give us what we want. Really consider what you're asking for and make sure it serves the highest and best of you and all around you. But yeah, this is big energy, big energy. But I feel like we can only really get to the High Priestess if we are really taking that time to be intentional with ourselves. And then Life Experience, another major arcana card, 16, this equals 7. So 7 energy, very spiritual, very deep, very in-depth, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys have garnered all of this, how do I put this? You've been through so much. You've been through so much to lead you to here, and this is life experience. So your life experience is going to really help you, propel you forward to where you're working on going. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, a lot of y'all are entrepreneurs. A lot of y'all are really creative and sensitive and intuitive, and I think a lot of you are contemplating starting your own business, moving in that next direction, launching a project, using your life experience to help you move forward in a business sense with a big life decision. Maybe you're moving, maybe there's a new promotion or a new job and the job is asking you to possibly move, or you might have to make sacrifices in order to get to what you want. All of your life experience now is coming tenfold to help move you forward. But again, listen to your intuition and consider carefully, listen carefully to consider what you're actually asking for and what you want, because you will get it. I'm feeling like the vibes are there. The energy is there supporting you as long as it's still aligned with your highest and best self. You're going to be moving forward. Ooh, I feel guided to pull a card from, what is this? Work Your Light. From Rebecca Campbell. Oh, it's so fun to be playing with my cards again. I want this one. Warrior woman. So even if you are not a woman, we all have feminine and masculine energies within us, whether we are non-binary, however we identify, we all have this inner feminine energy. We all have masculine energy. Have you answered your deepest calling? So those of you who are on this, like, it feels like you're about to take a leap or you're too afraid. I'm feeling like you might be really afraid. So what is that inside, internal, intuitive nudge that you have just been thinking of and dreaming of and planning and fantasizing of and, you know, passionate about, but you might be too afraid? I'm feeling do it. Move in that direction. I really feel we've always needed healers and energy workers and artists and creatives. Like, we cannot survive as a society if we do not have these archetypes, these energies, right? So with that being said, like, get out and do it, because the world just needs your magic. And not only does the world need your magic, you need to activate your magic, because I just feel like a big, beautiful, amazing life is going to be happening, and you can pull in all of your lived experience, right? This makes you an authentic entrepreneur, like tapping into everything that you have learned throughout life's harshest lessons, life's craziest journeys, pulling that in, even the lighthearted moments, like pulling all this experience in. Like, whoever I'm speaking to is like old soul, old vibe energy. Yeah, like I'm seeing dirt. like your soul goes back where there's just dirt on the earth and nothing else. Like, that's what it feels like just old, deeply, there's so much wisdom. There's so much depth, whoever I'm speaking to. And it feels as if you're excited, but there's like a little bit of a wall or a block or a barrier. Not that I'm putting the energy on you, but it feels like all you gotta do is rip the plastic down, right? Like, just open the door. That's it. Like, the only barrier is just up here. So I guess my best advice is, like, turn this off. Lead from your heart. Stop leading from your brain. Do something every single day that scares you. For me, it's posting these videos. Honestly, like, I love it, but there's that same energy in me is like, no, just let's be hidden and go back to our comfort zones and be a hermit, because that's what feels best. And really, truly, it doesn't feel best anymore. So I am training myself and just doing something every single day that just gets me out of my way. Whether it's posting a cringy thing, it's not even cringy because I have fun doing it. Like, I love posting these videos, but when I'm sharing it and like that vulnerability, like, of, oh, this is who I am, that feels scary. But you know what? We're not made for everybody, and that's okay, and that's beautiful. And I think the more we can lean into that authentic space in us, using our life experience, owning who we are, being okay with not being liked, being okay with just being yourself, right? Loving yourself so much that you dare to just show up, because other people need you to show up. You need you to show up. You know, I've always played this game with myself, like, will I regret this if? And that's helped me make so many big life decisions. Like, I flash forward to a future version of myself, and I'm like, if whatever choice I make, will I regret doing it, or will I regret not doing it? And like, with me and sharing and showing up, I know that if I am on my deathbed at like 100 years old, I would think back, if I had not done anything, I would have deeply regret that, because I was not letting myself be authentic to me. And authentic to me is showing up and sharing and just shining, you know? In whatever form. You don't need to be perfect. Like, I'm in my pajamas or day pajamas. You know, like, I'm just here. But anyways. Oh, I love that. Okay, this one called me next. This is Psychic Tarot by John Holland. It's an oracle deck, even though it has tarot in the title, but Here we are. Ooh, I want this one. Conflict and defeat. Ooh, look at the card. So before, I'm gonna read out of the book for this one, but yeah, I almost feel it's slightly. Ooh, I need to read it. I feel like the conflict and defeat, for me, what I'm getting out of for myself, but I think for other people too, it's like that internal conflict with myself. Post, don't post. Share, don't share. Show up, don't show up. Like, I'm stepping into who I've been dreaming about for years, right? And like that inner conflict of like, do I do it? Do I not? At the end of the day, I just know if I don't do anything, regardless of whatever transpires and whatever happens, it just feels better to post. And if I don't, I'll be defeated myself. But I'm very interested to see what this says. I'm not sure how. Okay. Okay, so this says the number 5 mental card. So for me, yeah, that makes sense. Mental, like in my head, like, but I'm curious. Represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action. That's for me. Or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it is important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You're being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. So yeah, maybe some of y'all have outside conflict. So my conflict is internal with me, but maybe some of y'all have outside conflict with how you might want to live your life, how they might want you to show up instead of how you want to show up. It could be a fight with a family member. It could be a coworker. It could, just always hold yourself as best as you can in the highest regard. And if anything has transpired and you feel as if you've hurt somebody, apologize. We are not too big to be able to extend apologies to those that we love. Only if you're in the wrong, though. Like, if you truly feel like you have wronged somebody, then that. I'm not just saying apologize for the sake of apologizing. No. And those of you who are like me, if the internal conflict is within yourself, definitely just do one thing a day that scares you. Like one small baby step. It does not need to be big. It does not need to be like this crazy huge thing. Just take a small step. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This one is the Spirit Animal Oracle. Ooh, Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. Yay, this reading has helped you to see clearly. No, but maybe you have this internal knowing, right? This internal knowing. Every time my nose itches when I do readings, and it used to annoy me, but now I'm realizing it's like, oh, Spirit is telling me on the nose. I get it, thank you. But yeah, you see clearly now. I want to read out of this too. It's card number 43. That's also 7. Lots of 7s, lots of spiritual growth here. Okay, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. Oracle message. Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. Owl Spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears and what others may not be able to perceive. We only can understand all this when we come back home to ourselves. I love this. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Old souls, I told ya. Clarity will come. Oh, I love this so much. As you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. So you know it's inside of you. Whatever you're hearing, seeing, feeling, sensing, you know. Protection message. Are you feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by all that you are sensing? Are you highly sensitive right now and in information overload, feeling too much and taking in too much stimulation? Yes, get back to yourself, turn off the noise. The antidote for overwhelm is to become grounded and return to your safe nest so wisdom can offer you clarity and guidance on managing the flow. Take a break to ground yourself in the reality of your everyday senses. Go for a walk in nature. Perhaps you can stop to lie on the ground or hug a tree or just stroll down the street beneath the soothing sky so that you can regroup and clear your energy field. Your wisdom and ability to make sense of all you are feeling and experiencing will return as Owl Spirit reminds you of your need to get clear. I love that so much. Yeah, so overall, to sum it up, get back in touch with your truest inner calling. You already know. And be brave. If you have to make a hard decision, maybe to block somebody, cut them out of your life, or to say no to a thing that you thought you wanted but realize you don't. Like, be brave. It's okay to say no. It's okay to move on, pivot, and change directions so you can align with your highest and best self. Yes. Oh, I love this. For my conflict humans, whether it's external or internal, let yourself marinate in it. You have the life experience to pull you through it. Tune in, tap in, listen to your intuition, have patience. Don't just make rash decisions. Really let yourself be in a space that you can mull everything over and not just, unless if you know right away, then go. But yes, I love this so much. I hope you love it too. And make sure you follow for more magic. I love you so much. Bye.